been turning up, y'all. People saying it's been feeling like fall, but it's still hot. Like at nighttime it's get a little bit chilly, but then it's still hot. I don't understand this type of heat. But look at this.
Man, what's good with the collective? Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up, and 7-up. If you new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps collective grow, helps collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But I appreciate y'all watching ETV, whatever the case is. I wish it was smooth 7. Might be a trigger warning or 2. I hope not. Queen Lady Joyce, had to give you a shout out. Daisy, happy belated birthday. I had to go ahead and shout you out as well. But y'all know what it is, man. I ain't gonna hold you. Today we're gonna get straight rocking. Let's get straight to the video, man. Let's go.
Yeah, I would never unalive myself. I'll just say that before I post this video. This is the real shit. And this is why they don't want you talking about Epstein. They don't like that. That's why I'm shadow banned. That's why my last account got shut down on TikTok with 106,000 followers. That's why I got feds in my inbox trying to coerce me into saying some dumb shit. Y'all, massive undercover operation has exposed multiple SEX offenders on children. Okay? Las Vegas. This happened today. I want you to take notice of that second name there. Tommy Boy, okay? You want to know who that guy is? The executive director at the Israeli National Cyber Directorate. Oh, so you're the guy. So I got a pedo who's been censoring my shit. I love this world we're living in. By the way, take note of who he works for. This guy worked directly under, you know, dude. What the?
Damn. That's a crazy dark rabbit hole.
Why does not America look like Dubai and Germany? And why doesn't America look like Russia and Persia? And where the f is the money going? There should be grapes, turnips, vegetables, everything on the streets every day for the homeless to eat. You're making us pay for water, you son of a... You're making us pay for grapes, apples, things that God gave us for free. Ha! Ha! Da, 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 bosha. You will burn in hell when I'm through with you. You will not be allowed in my Father's house at all. At all.
He's a reptile, man. What are they called? A reptile.
Bro. He's a reptile. Hey, for real. We just spent the last 17 hours together.
You're a robot.
Nah, you can't say that.
What's up, buddy?
Nah, we're gonna address that after this call. We're not letting that slide.
He's a reptile, man.
Now, I'm sure that he was just joking around, right? Just kidding with a friend of his, right? Right? Huh? Or is there something more going on here? Because if you noticed, Mr. Beast kind of got a little bothered when Aiden Ross called him what he called him. Why would that be? I don't know what's going on here. I'm just sharing this clip. That's all that I am doing. It's there. You just gotta listen. It's always in plain sight.
I don't know. I'm not gonna lie. How I looked at that one was, bro, we already talked about all the hate and all the extra stuff I would have to deal with from the trolls in the comment section. To me, one's comment section, let's say, is more filled with people who will, where he can thrive. You know, where his shit got some type of, his content, the way he does and say certain things will rub feathers in the wrong way. Mr. Beast, more of a friendlier platform, more friendly content. It's more of a laid back scene, more of a laid back vibe, and their characters are like that. And I'm sure before Mr. Beast came on there, he probably was like, bro, look, don't do the extra stuff. Like, let's just keep it whatever we on. Let's have fun. let's vibe, let's do what we supposed to do. And it looked like Aiden Ross kind of was trolling. It looked like he was trolling, I'll be honest, because I would hate to be in a position like that on somebody's platform and they put me in a weird ass position and they say something crazy and it's either I can't flash out because if I flash out then I'm not vibrating high enough, and then therefore people gonna start questioning my character. Like, bro, why you couldn't react in a more of a positive manner? And then if I don't react, then people gonna start running with it because I never said nothing. Now they think they got the green light to just go at me because I didn't speak up. And they say, well, if you really was like that, you would have spoke up. Like, and some people don't understand what having content is. A lot of people wouldn't know how to maintain their own channel if they had one. That's just being honest. Like, if it was like that, a lot of people would have platforms to, you know, a lot of people have different channels and different things like that, different content. But it's hard to get it off the ground. So, I don't know. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. And the clip with Orlando Brown. The reason why I think I agree with him, his point has already been answered. We seen it, I think, in the last video. It's because they want us to build relationships with things that's going to make them money. There are companies that they own. When really it's like a couple people have one company that owns all the rest of the shit. Make it seem like they all competing with each other. So we rush to it and make a side. Same shit they do with when they make us go. My bad. Maybe I'm going too deep. The selection. Not the election. Maybe that's what they do with that too. I don't know. I think I think they use the same tricks against us. For entertainment though.
Y'all, I thought the sun was starting to calm down until I walked outside and realized no, the sun was not calming down. And here's a whole bunch of videos to prove to y'all that the sun has been turning up, y'all. People saying it's been feeling like fall, but it's still hot. Like at nighttime it's get a little bit chilly, but then it's still hot. I don't understand this type of heat. But look at this. Yo, look at this in Arizona. Ain't no surprise, bro. But, and of course,
It ain't been that hot out here in Cali though. That's crazy.
What you're looking at right here is real life Monopoly. How do you think that America is broke? Look at who owns everything. Who are we indebted to? All these people that are under, all these big bankers, all these wealthy families who control everything. They literally turned the entire USA into a rich man's chessboard. This was completely planned from day one, guys. Steal the wealth from the poor, from the middle class, and line the pockets of the wealthy so they can buy up everything. Owns like 60% of America. Isn't that scary? Isn't that scary, guys? That these billionaire giants who don't have your best interest in mind own everything? How did we let this happen? Why aren't we revolting? People don't realize that all we need to do is stand up and their game is over. United we stand and divided we fall. Always remember that. Peace and love.
Literally.
Have you ever been to Antarctica?
Yeah.
Do you believe in the ice wall?
Yeah, I saw the ice wall. Oh. Yeah, he saw it too.
I can't stay on stream.
No way, but
Because
we'll talk about it later. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
he almost leaked it.
Let's just say you always need someone with you when you're in Antarctica. Let's just say you always need someone with you when you're in Antarctica.
You've just got to listen. Are you listening? Are you hearing what Mr. Beast said? What Aiden Ross said? What the other guy behind him said? They were talking about certain things in a certain place, and they were talking about a certain wall Again, maybe they are just joking around about all of this too. I really don't know what's going on. All I am doing is playing clips. That's all that I am doing. You heard it for yourselves from these people. And you can just come to your own conclusion. Wake up.
To my Globers, if there was an ice wall, would that make you think it's flat?
Yo, look what's happening over in Chile right now. Yo, they're putting the Baphomet head, aka the Satanist star, in the sky. Do y'all see that shit? Hold on. Let me run it back for y'all. Do y'all see that? This is in Chile. See, what we have to understand, y'all, that they're not just like doing this shit. This is like a Batman signal. To me, this is a sign that they're telling us something is coming, bro. And I've been telling y'all, there's no way this was just by coincidence or nothing like that. We have to realize that this world is ran by demonic beings. The fallen. Do y'all understand that shit? Then is it a coincidence when I put this video talking about the Beyonce concert with the hoes and the flag and the crow? Bro, they are telling us something. Believe it or not, y'all niggas need to wake the up.
What up, everybody? It's Angel Dust. I want you to watch this clip. It really demonstrates how being at war 25 some odd years has worn down the virtue of America. I always say that the elites are coming for your souls. This is a perfect example of what a hawk, which is what our government is, right? You've got the left wing, you've got the right wing, you've got the hawk, right? It ain't about politics, baby. It's two wings of the same bird. And you guys are the fucking mice.
The higher you go up in the power structures in this country, the more you find legal corruption. I mean,
when it happens in the Senate, you're like, okay, of course, Ted Cruz's script, look at him. But when it happens among people most civilians revere, you know, the most elite units in the U.S. military, that's dispiriting, among other things, right?
I think it is, and it is a result of waging wars that nobody really believes in for years and years, because think about what that does to your psychology. When you're engaged in a righteous cause that has widespread societal buy-in, you're going to be constrained by your own sense of yourself as a virtuous actor, and you're going to know that when you're tempted to do things for money or for other motives, that's not consistent with your self-image, and so you don't do it. But when you're fighting for years in wars like Afghanistan that the public just doesn't even pay attention to, and you know all your allies are and that they traffic, but you're just doing it because you like being an elite soldier, then it's easier to take a mercenary attitude towards this and just think it's not going to matter if I skim, $100,000 off the top of the op fund, or it's no big deal for me to grab a couple of bricks, put it in my Foot Locker, and then sell it for 50 grand when I get back to Fayetteville.
The more morally corrupt the enterprise is, the more morally corrupt the people participating in the enterprise become.
Pretty badass, Tucker. Peace, blessings, shine the f*** on.
I'm telling you, man, I've been saying the same shit.
This fucked up. This is currently taking place right now as we speak. They are doing this all over DC. I'm going to end up playing the full video. But y'all, they are taking these people tents and throwing them in the garbage. The one thing they got left to their name.
This is crazy.
This is insane, y'all. This shit is ridiculous. Look, that man's so ready to do it. Look, he don't give a f at all. They're like, let's get it done. That shit is crazy, y'all. Everybody that you seen in this video should be ashamed of themselves. No bullshit. If you decided to participate in doing this to people, you ain't shit. I don't understand how tough it is out here. And then for the people that keep saying, oh, well, they're going to a better place, they're going to a shelter. No, the f they're not. Do y'all not know that it's certain people that was on the streets, not because they wanted to, it's because the shelters were full. So if this man not gonna give them a free apartment, where the f they gonna go? If the shelter's full and you're not giving them an apartment, what are they doing? You gonna put them in jail? Cause they just gonna find another spot. All their belongings, everything they had left to their name is now in the trash. And for the motherfuckers that's loving this shit, y'all niggas don't got no spine, fool. Those tents is not cheap either. They probably got it donated, or they probably saved up enough money just to get this so they don't be out in the street, like literally. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comments. This shit crazy, fool.
People who never had to feel struggle don't give two F's about you going through a struggle. Let's just put it like that. So let's stop expecting people to feel for us when we go through rough ass times, bro. Experience got to teach those people. So when they acting like that, let them act like that. God gonna teach their ass a lesson. God don't like ugly, and he cares very little for pretty. Like, that's what I was always told when I was young. That's how I feel about that. But this been going on here in Sac for I don't know how long. Who in Sac remember on Stockton Boulevard how they was all on one, they was all up and down Stockton, right? And then remember they moved them all the way down by Young Street. If y'all know this city, y'all know this city. And y'all know they moved them by Young Street. It was a vacant parking lot where the hotel was at. They took them out of there. Like not too far from the P. I know y'all remember. If y'all from here. They was even by West Campus High School. And it was like West Campus was on one side and it was like the back gate. They was back there off the main street of Stockton. They moved them. They moved them away from the arena once the arena was getting built. Because remember they used to be always down there. Now they really in on Sac though. But let me know if y'all, they've been doing this in Sac for I don't know how long. Y'all remember after they do this, they bring that white truck or that white van or whatever around. And then these homeless people go missing. There's sayings that they get sent to Hawaii for a check. Never get the check and be stranded in Hawaii though. Y'all remember, I told y'all I seen clips of that as well. Again, this poverty keeps this corporation going. Poverty keeps poverty is one of the steps to keep the corporation going. That's one of them. Crime too. Getting under the weather too. Having to go to the hospital. That as well. When they got to diagnose you with something. That's something else that keeps the corporation going. But I don't know, bro. It's like we always catch a leader. We always catch a leader at the top of our totem pole for this corporation, and then nobody ever steps in and says, "Let's get these people off the street. Let's make sure these people are okay." The less fortunate. Let's make sure they have resources. Let's make sure they have this. Now, there are some places that have resources. And some of these people who are less fortunate don't want the resources or don't want the help. Some of them have addictions. Some of them have mental problems. So I get that. But I feel like us as a collective of individuals, we need to do more for our people. Give them more resources. If they reject it, cool. But we need to do more. Because this man right here looked like he couldn't wait to break that damn tent down. I'm sure he's been through some struggle. But he's forgot. Think he too good now. Too high and mighty. That's how I see it. You ain't never too high. Because what go up, bring his ass right back down. That go for everything. That's why I keep that shit humble. But y'all let me know y'all thoughts and opinions, man. Let me know. I don't like seeing this shit.
This mom hunted down cartel members who her 20-year-old daughter.
Oh damn, she like Liam Neeson with it.
So this started in 2012 in Mexico, and it was about this mom named Miriam Martinez. That same year in 2012, her daughter one day just didn't come home because she was kidnapped by the cartel. Her and her family paid for the ransom to basically try to get their daughter back, and they still didn't bring her back. She even met up with some of the members to try to negotiate getting her daughter back. In 2014, sadly enough, she ends up finding her own daughter's remains.
Damn.
Yeah, like police end up letting her know that, yeah, we found your daughter and she passed. For the next couple years, this lady takes it upon herself to get all of these dudes. Where
really? She made a hit list.
Bro, pretty much. She was disguising herself as different people so she would be able to get like intel and where these guys are gonna be at and all these other things. And she was doing that for years where they wouldn't even know she was there. Throughout the next like 3 years, she ends up getting about 10 of these guys, and pretty much majority of the dudes that had anything to do with her daughter's death, they all went down.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty much all the guys that were involved with her daughter's death.
Yo.
And she even helped find other people that
were kidnapped.
kidnapped by the cartel and, you know, just went missing and stuff like that. So she even extended that, you know, that ladder a little bit. Sadly enough, this one day in 2017, she's at her house by herself. Out of nowhere, a bunch of these cartel guys burst into her house.
Damn.
And
They got her.
They lit her up. They shot her like 12 times.
Whoa.
And they ended up killing her because they ended up finding out that she was the reason why all of their dudes were going down out of nowhere for the last couple of years. So they ended up, and it was surprisingly on Mother's Day.
Oh,
yeah, but this lady, bro, she went out as a hero.
No, for reals, bro. She saved hella people.
Yeah.
See, if a regular mother can do that, that's just a small fraction of the missing people. I'm trying not to go too far with this. Pretty much, y'all see what happens globally? Y'all see how 50 children in Virginia, that's not that organization that's doing that. That's another corp. About to say that's another corp. Y'all get what I'm about to go with. That's another big enterprise, another big company, another big organization who's doing that. If a mother could do that to such powerful people like who they just mentioned, and they had to come back and get her like that to send a message, why can't all the people in the world do that with another group who does that same shit? Just for entertainment purposes, what I'm saying is not real. None of it is true. But I just don't understand how one can get it done and a bunch of people can't get it done on the other end with someone else that they're trying to stop from doing simple shit like that. Not even simple shit. Wild shit like that. It makes no sense to me. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts and opinions. Because, and the crazy thing is, stuff like that won't make the news. Because if that makes the news, it's going to trigger something in everybody's brain. And everybody's going to be like, whoa, wait. Well, what about what happened at Disneyland? And what happened in Virginia? And what happened with the kids that was gone in Hawaii? Like, y'all get what I mean? It's a lot of shit, bro. It's a lot of shit. It don't make it make a lot of sense to me. It makes sense to y'all. Just for entertainment, though. None of that shit is true.
Closely what the owl is doing. And why does the tree have devil horns? Here's another look. This is the Lion King. Watch the smoke in the sky. Notice anything strange written in it. What does that say? Look closely. If you notice it, go back and have another look. Notice the shadow. Doesn't that look very strange? Why has Disney made his head shaped like that? Looks very inappropriate to me.
I remember that clip, but I forgot all about it.
Cave, a very dark, shadowy place, and there was these two beings standing there. There was one that was the classic reptilian that I described, with the head very much like a T-Rex, and then another being that was the same size, just standing there next to it. It was more snake-like. It was humanoid, but its head was literally like a snake. It had quite a petite face, smaller face, much smaller than the big snout of the other reptilian. But also, the face was even shorter snout, and it was light-colored scales down its chest. It was like the underbelly of a snake, light golden. It didn't have a tail. It was much slimmer.
Didn't we see a clip of someone speaking on seeing old Mr. Jeffrey Epstein shapeshift into a classic reptilian? Didn't we hear clips that we saw Queen Elizabeth shapeshift into a reptilian? Now I'm convinced, after seeing this right here, Kenneth Copeland's demonic ass is for sure a damn reptilian. I'm so serious. And who remembers the clips of when you gotta have somebody say Kenan Ninigan and if they can't say that, then they get frustrated and you can hear them growl like a damn reptilian. I just need I just need y'all to, if you agree with me, agree. If you don't, let me know your angle so you can open me up to your side and what you thinking of. Because maybe I'm not thinking of it from your perspective, but I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't want to come across these people, the evil ones. If you vibrating high, it's cool, but this low vibrational shit, bro, you gotta pass it.
People always ask me, why does America have the most processed, chemically permissive, health-eroding diet on the planet? And the answer is simple. The people with the true power who's able to shift the vibration and alter the frequency of the planet is from the Americas. Some people call them gods and goddesses. Some people call them indigenous. America calls them Black or African American. What you eat alters your vessel, your mood, your frequency, your vibration. And this goes hand in hand with the planet because we are what's called the immune system of the planet. Just like your immune system identifies toxins and restores balance within the body, we indigenous, we detect disharmony and we bring back natural balance into the earth using natural law. Now, you don't believe me? Check this out. Listen to Dr. Jack Kruse explain what's going on.
And to realize that they can use light frequencies to destroy the leptin melanocortin pathways in the brain to control people. They don't need LSD, they don't need mescaline, they don't need anything else, okay? And the reason why this program gets changed is during its evolution, they find out that people that have heavily melanated skin are the most difficult to control, okay? So there's another DARPA program that you may have heard about. I'm sure Whitney Webb and Mark Godwin have heard about it, but have never linked it to this story. It's called the Targeted Individual Program. In other words, how you control people utilizing remote technology. Well, who's the guy that actually really discovered this whole thing? Alan Fry. Alan Fry's looked at a good guy in my world. Why? He's the first guy that showed that when you zap a brain with any type of electromagnetic radiation, it opens the blood-brain barrier. So you can take bad shit and get it in. What magically happens in the United States at that time? People start making processed food. What also magically happens? Drugs start to come on market and they have a lot of fillers and preservatives in them. Guess what all those fillers and preservatives and all the fake processed shit was really about? It was about figuring out how to get toxins from your gut into your brain so that you could electromagnetically target them. That is actually what happens between MK Ultra into SRI.
Did you hear that? Some diabolical stuff going on here. So they came up with a plan to basically get the parasites that they would feed us through the foods into our brain using electromagnetic waves, right? These invisible waves that everything is produced right now. Even the wires in your house, the copper wire in your house, y'all. But everything, your television, your phone, everything that we use right now is digital. So could this be the reason why a lot of people are acting, out of whack right now? Because this is getting so intense. But yes, y'all, this is crazy. Did anybody know about this? And this is also the reason why I make Orgone Energy, right? These things, intenserines, look at this. These things protect you from electromagnetic frequency, electromagnetic radiation. I can't tell you how better I feel with these on when I'm around all this electromagnetic radiation. And if you're looking for some, the link is gonna be in the bio. But did anybody know about this, y'all? I'm telling y'all, man. See, y'all gotta stop eating this type of food, y'all. Go out there and get the sun. But let me know that in the comments below, y'all. The shift is here. Let's continue to get it. Peace in.
That sun will get you right.
Like a great big gigantic cube in the sky. It's 203. It looks like a giant cube in the sky. Look at that. It's a big cube. Oh my gosh. That is so wild.
Księżyc. Coś.
Księżyc? Coś. Ty kurwa. Co to kurwa jest? Co to? Co to się odjebało, kurwa? Na moich oczach, kurwa.
Man, I'm convinced that's Blue Beam, bro.
So I just saw the alien and I've recorded it on my TV with a tripod because I recorded on that camera and I can't get it off the disc. So that's the way I had to do it. This is just now, just using a normal camera. Okay.
Can you come out of the grass? No, no, it ran away.
Let me try and zoom in. Holy crap. What do you want?
Is it me or did that shit look like a gray? To me.
Guys, check this out.
To the water is a very interesting and very dirty story.
This is basically where wastewater treatment begins. We have about 300,000 tilapia and carp in here, right, to get rid of a lot of the particulates.
Particulate poop.
Yes. Once they reach up to harvest size, we harvest them out and sell them.
The fish that help purify the dirty water by eating uneaten food and poo will then be sold on the market for people to eat.
Right, exactly.
That's fantastic. Al is basically in the toilet right now, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
I'm getting in with it.
Yes, well, good luck.
Oh, yeah.
Out.
It's not cat, bro.
Did you guys hear what Gavin Newsom just said? I've been telling you guys, this guy knows something. That's why his name is Newsom. Now listen to him.
Wake up, America. Wake up. You will not have a country if he rigs this election. You will have a president who will be running for a third term. Mark my word. I wasn't exaggerating when I said that I received in the mail a Trump 2028 ad from one of his biggest supporters. These guys are not screwing around. The rules do not apply to him. The most corrupt president in history. He doesn't believe in free enterprise, crony capitalism. He is wrecking this country, wrecking the economy. He's a lawless president. Wake up, America. Wake up to what's going on.
I have just gotten a legal complaint from Roblox. I'm not even joking. They have sent a cease and desist letter to me, and they've gone ahead and banned every account I own. And you might be wondering, what heinous crime did you commit to possibly deserve that? Well, what I did was get predators arrested on their platform. Actually, 6 of them. I got 6 predators arrested within the Roblox community. Some of them, the crimes are so heinous, I can't even say here on TikTok or wherever this is going. And the thing that's crazy about it is that Roblox has taken a more firm action against me, a person getting these people arrested, a person that law enforcement has made public statements saying that they are glad when people like me go ahead and give them information so that they can arrest these people. Roblox has sent me the cease and desist letter, not these predators. That is absolutely insane. And the other thing that's crazy about this is Roblox itself. It is a predator haven. There are games on Roblox like XYZ Public Bathroom Simulator. That's about 7 million visits, and the whole premise of the game is showering together with kids. That is the whole game. If you join it, you're going to see predators, you're going to see naked avatars, you're going to see people peeing and all this sort of weird stuff. If I was a parent and I saw that, I would be outraged. I would be totally outraged. And parents aren't aware of this, and it's so sad. I get emails from kids daily about all the horrible stuff that they're exposed to. I get emails from parents talking about what their kids were exposed to. And there are so many predators on this platform. It is actually unreal. So it's quite crazy to see Roblox go after me, a person trying to get predators arrested off of their platform, than the predators. Why? I don't get it. I don't understand.
I'm not even gonna be shocked. We just seen a CEO of, y'all remember, just not too long ago. Bro, I'm convinced that some of the top officials and politicians, you know, I'm not even convinced. I've been saying this shit. I think the world is starting to all catch up. We all starting to get on one wave. We all starting to see none of this shit makes sense. I was watching a show. I was watching The Shy, and Common said, we all move at different speeds, but sooner or later, we all stop to catch our breath. That's the best way I think that it can be, like, that as far as where we all starting to be on one wave. We all starting to catch our breath. Some might be faster than others. Some might not. It's just like tying a shoe. You might have learned at age 6. Somebody else might learn at age 5. Somebody else might learn at age 7. 10. Nah, it's a little bit too old. But I'm just saying, y'all get it. Better late than never. But I'm not shocked that they doing shit like that, because it just shows exactly what they on. Best way to beat their ass is to stop using it. Make something better. We smart enough, we intelligent enough, we understand how to code, we understand how to develop. Look at the modders on GTA. College football was booming for 10 whole years when they stopped making the game because people were learning how to do it on PC. People were just updating the game. We're literally updating and making shit that we wanted. If we're intelligent enough, we don't give ourselves enough credit to do shit like this. Let's keep our children safe ourselves. Who gonna do it if we don't?
Haunted dolls from different countries.
Run, rabbit, run, rabbit, run, run, run.
Is this true if that was any countries?
Well, breaking the news. Iran, the country, has put a $40 million bounty on Donald Trump. And not only have they put this $40 million bounty on Donald Trump, they crowdfunded for the assassination of Donald Trump. When people make GoFundMes, it's because they need help. Iran has decided that here's a bounty, $40 million, 40 million big ones for the assassination of a world leader. It's not funny. I don't wish anything on anybody. But never in my 28 years of life would I have ever imagined that I would be witnessing, for the first time in history, a nation put a public bounty to the point to where it is on the internet that they will give you $40 million for successfully unaliving the president. Welcome to the shit show.
That shit, man. The world is so twisted, bro. We worried about shit like that. They really, bro. We just saw clips of people who are unfortunate. We saw clips of children. It's so much shit going on out here, and they worried about putting money on each other's heads. They're blowing each other up. What don't these adult ass humans get that the world can be so much better, so much calmer, so much chill and at peace? We could all be eating fruit, getting money. We could all be chilling. Why must we have to go to war? Why? If you've ever had a battle of your own, if you've ever had taken it to a certain level, why do you want to keep taking it to that level? Most people who want to take it to that level are people who never had to do it. People who get good night's rest every night because they don't get woken up by their damn demons. Because of badass decisions that they made. Going and reliving every step they got to take. Trying to fix and be better for now than what you came from or what you used to be. Some people trying to suppress that bullshit and heal from it. Not expose it. That's the part of life that just, it does not make sense with me with some people, some grown ass adults in this life. They rather keep bringing destruction. Bro, we all could be good. Not just you, not just me. And you don't have, like, we all could be it. We all could have it. Let me know if y'all agree, bro. That shit pisses me off, bro. Just hearing shit like this, knowing we got people getting their tents broken, don't even have a house to go to. Don't even have a pair of drawers. Don't even have a toothbrush. Shit crazy, bro. Got people getting their tents broken, don't even have a house to go to. Don't even have a pair of drawers. Don't even have a toothbrush. Shit crazy, bro.
Damn! Oh, so that's the reason why he needed the National Guard at the White House? Oh, so it wasn't to protect himself from the protesters. He protected y'all motherfucking January 6ers is what the fuck he fucking protected himself from. Y'all peep this shit. Hello, fathers and mothers of the mega family. I have a question for y'all. I would like to know, how do you feel about this information? 1, they are making it so that 14-year-olds. Oh, y'all thought I was gonna say 18? No, 14-year-olds can officially now be arrested and charged as adults if a 14-year-old, regardless of his color, commit a very bad crime. Oh, that's an easy one for y'all. Okay, that's not that bad. Alright, keep watching. Oh, it's gonna get better. So how would you feel as a mother and a father of the MAGA community, and you found out that within the next coming of months, they are going to pass a law to make it so that your 14-year-old daughter, your 14-year-old son, regardless of what the you voted for, are officially of age to get married? Oh, because the reason why that's in talk is because there was a Republican by the middle name of Stewart or whatever, last name is Stewart. He literally just got his little family member off because that family member was 18 years old, deciding he wanted to touch a 14-year-old inappropriately. So to save his ass, they changed a law They changed the law completely around. So that way, his little family member will be able to avoid jail time. So, did you vote for this shit? That's what I would love to know. Because, if they are of age to marry at the age of 14, what do you think gonna happen when they start switching over the, what's gonna happen? When they switch over age of consent, then what? Because, they are consenting your 14-year-old, your 14-year-old, your 14-year-old, your 14-year-old, your 14-year-old to get married. So who the fuck to say they're not gonna change age of consent to 14-year-old, to 14-year-old, to 14-year-old, to 14-year-old? You see, I gotta repeatedly repeat myself because y'all have a hard time listening because somewhere in y'all domes it's just not there. So with that being said, with the information that I gave y'all, how do you feel being a mega dad, a mega father, a mega mother, a mega mom? How would you feel with all this information? Did you vote for this shit? Did you vote for this shit? How you know that?
I'm speechless, bro. I'm speechless. I'm speechless. We send kids to, like, we'll send them to war at 18, let them get married at 14. So you're gonna lower the age to get married. The least they could have did was add a better curriculum into school. The best they could have did was add more education to school to help the youth learn more. Teach them how to do job application. Teach them how to do taxes. Teach them how to lower their taxes. Teach them about, man, there's so much shit that you could teach them that that when you teaching them now, then some of them not using that when they go home. Some of them not using that when they go to the real world. Some people got a job and they don't even use what they learned in school at their job. Some people are in their 50s, 60s, and 70s and have never had to use the shit that they learned in school. But you want them to get married at 14. They're not even legal to buy alcohol at that age. Tobacco, none of that shit. But you got them out here about to get consent to get married. It shows every time they pass a law, they only worried about our children. They not worried about us. They worried about controlling us so they can get to the little ones. Shit's crazy work. They getting their peoples off. That's why we need to play the long game. And what I mean by the long game is we need to put ourselves in these positions so we could really make some change. But before that happens, they're going to try to put on a new world, a global government. You get what I mean? That's what they're coming with. They want that new world order before we start coming in position. But you know what? The sad part about it is, and I'm not saying us at the collective, but the rest of the world, bro, the world is so divided. We just sitting ducks. Swear to God. We just sitting ducks. We too divided. Too divided.
This behind me is the first of its kind. This is the world's first continuous microwave pyrolysis solar powered reactor, baby. And it is a last after 8 months of hard work. 8 months of you guys giving me your support, your blessings, your faith. We are at last here because I have completed the upgrades. The continuous feed chamber is done. The primary reactor chamber is done. Extra magnetrons have been completed. Done. Electric boxes, both of them. Done. Everything has been leak tested under pressure and under vacuum. And it has excelled. It is ready, and we are ready to make the world's first ever recycling. That's right. We are about to make fuel out of plastic and sunlight, baby. Tomorrow is going to be the first ever run. I've done all the tests. Everything looks great. And we are ready. Thank you all so much for all of your support, all your faith, all your beliefs, all the fundraising, everybody who's ever showed up to events, because we are all here and have been building up for this moment. Completely handmade, first of its kind in all of humanity. And I am honored to serve this to the world. So thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Nature Jab.
I'll say it again. Keep that man safe.
Humanity, you gave me $30,000, and I gave you my heart. You gave me your faith when I disappeared, and I gave you my promise that I would never quit and never give up, and now we are here after 5 years of hard work, 8 months of back-breaking upgrades and labor. It is the last time to run the world's first solar, continuous, say it with me, microwave, pyrolysis, reactor, baby, Mark 4.5. We are here. And when I turn this machine on, it will be history. Not only because it is an invention and the first of its kind, but because this is sending a message to the world, letting the world know that we are done. It does not matter. We're not going to wait on some big corporation, some big government to do what needs to be done. If we need to do it ourselves, we will do it ourselves, because this is our world. This is our earth, and we care and we protect it. And we protect and care for each other too. So, without further ado, desde mi corazón y mi alma, vamos! We got the vacuum pulled. It's time to turn on the magnetrons now. We are now operating at full power. At full power, absolute capacity. We are consuming 12,000 watts. It's happening! Look at that! It's happening! We all know what that means. Oh my goodness, take a look! There's the oil, everybody! Now is the moment that will make or break this machine. We're about 2 hours in. Now it's time to load in plastic while the machine is running. Now that we have this loaded with plastic, we'll close this valve and then close this valve, pull a vacuum on the thing. Vacuum is being pulled on the chamber. We are now opening this chamber. Oh, look at that. All right, we'll turn on the blades. Beautiful. That's literally exactly how I want it. Just like that. These blades spinning, plastic falling in while the machine is on, while the machine is hot, while we're still making fuel, baby. The world's first solar continuous microwave pyrolysis reactor. I fed in the plastic from up here too fast, clumped together. That's what happens. That's why we had to employ this really sophisticated auger blade system, because plastic, especially under these conditions, loves to just get staticky and clump together. Fortunately, I think I could fix this, but not while the machine is running.
And with that being said, all how they say that plastic is super harmful to the environment and to the planet, I think we got an idea. I think we got an outcome on how we could reverse the bullshit. Something like this. But that's why you got to keep him safe, because them people don't want this. They don't want that. They want the chemicals in that plastic to be harmful. They want us to not have a place to discard that. It makes it even more harmful. Then chaos. They bring order. Hey, bro, they always got a plan. They always got a plan with everything they do. They always do. And they don't like this, bro. They don't like the free energy. Plastic, bro. You can go to the grocery store and just grab hella plastic shit. And if you got one of these, bro, you got free oil. You got free gas, bro. They got to switch it to electric at some point. But, again, keep this man safe. He on something big. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts. Y'all let me know y'all opinions. But y'all know we made it to the end of this. And if you haven't already, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop them uploads. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos every smooth 7. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps Collective grow, helps Collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But I appreciate y'all, Collective. You watching on your TV, whatever the case is. I wish it was smooth 7 as well. Shout out to the Collective again, man. I love y'all. And until I see y'all in the next one, y'all know what it is. We gone.
I just check my account. Sheesh, at the amount. You probably know what I'm